Yeah. Turn it up. Ramblers Unleashed. You know what it is. Dizzy on the mic, yeah, he breaking all the news. Dropping bombs weekly, got nothing left to lose. Hairline's hitting hard like a chair to the face. If it's happening in the ring, he already on the case. Baron in the corner, yeah, he floating in a haze. Buzz kill coming quick, man, he lighting up the blaze.
I tell you, man, that is one hell of a way to kick off night number 2. Reactions for SummerSlam. It is Ramblers Unleashed on a Sunday night. We're a little bit late. That's okay because we have a lot to dive into, a lot to digest with night number 2 of SummerSlam. Jaybone, how you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I tell you what, I had a hell of a day at work, and when I got home from work, I could barely walk. But let's just say I took care of myself. I took what I needed to take.
Yep.
I am feeling a million times better. And no, I stayed away from the gummies. I took some other stuff. But I am all good, man. I am all good.
There you go, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that you're here. And you watched all of SummerSlam night number 2, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because
Yes.
you're going to have to fill me in. I missed about, 3. I got home from work when Chad Gable and Penta were getting into the ring.
Okay.
I got home at that time. So I missed a lot of the matches, but I know what happened.
Okay.
I just didn't see it for myself, but you did. So I'm glad that we have an eyewitness to all this. So
Oh yeah, man.
so let's jump right into it, and we kick it off with the undisputed WWE Championship #1 contenders fatal 4-way match between Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. But there was a twist here. This comes out. Is that before the match? Before the match even got off the ground, Nick Aldis made his way out and said, "Hold on, fellas."
Yeah. Sami Zayn and Finn Balor were both in the ring, ready to go, and then just right before the ring started, I'm laughing at some of the post-show stuff, and it's funny because we're about to talk about it. But yeah, so Nick Aldis comes out, and he's like, "Hey." I'm sorry to cut things off here, but I wanna do this proper. Now that I'm back as SmackDown GM, I want to make sure I do this right. With this match, and I want to introduce someone to this match, and he introduces Gunther.
Oh man! And I saw that video. And
Yeah.
Gunther came out all smiles because Triple H told him after his match with Gunther, he's like, dude, lay off Gunther. So this is a way for Nick Aldis to say, look, sorry for all the bullshit, but here you go. I'm going to put you in this fatal 4-way match with Sami Zayn and Finn Balor for the contender.
Trying to just, in a sense, smooth things over.
Yes.
Hey, I know we had a rough spot. I can at least do this for you. And yeah, I mean, Finn Balor didn't have much of a reaction to it. Yeah, you could tell he was kind of upset. Visibly didn't show a lot of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, oh my God, you knew Sammy was going to hate this. Yeah. And sure enough, he's like, what? He's very physical, very, emotional. And then and Nick Aldis didn't leave, and he's like, so I didn't just say that I was only going to add one person, and then the place was like, there was like this like very loud like what, like what is he doing? And he introduces Kevin Owens back, gone 18 months, Dizzy.
Yep. Yep.
I didn't think, I mean, I could probably speak for our entire crew and say, we didn't think we were ever going to see him again. Honestly. I mean, did you?
He didn't he didn't think that he was ever going to come back again, honestly. And I saw him on the post show, and he asked, you know, because he had a similar injury that Stone Cold Steve Austin had. And when he asked Stone Cold Steve Austin, how am I going to how do I receive the crowd? Or how did you receive the crowd when you came back from an injury? He said, I don't know if they were booing at first or if they were cheering at first until I got out there and acclimated. And then I figured out, okay, they're cheering me. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did with Kevin Owens too. So, yeah, I mean, I need to go back and I need to watch this match, but
okay. When you got time, watch the first few matches, because let me tell you, as far as like, dude, I'll say it a million times, dude. I love a good shakeup in the world of wrestling, no matter what it is. And boy, did they shook things up tonight. And I was still going with, you know, I still wanted, as much as I love to see KO back, I was like, okay, I'm still sticking with Finn Balor as my pick, because KO in my book did not need to win this. In my head as a fan, I'm like, hey, the comeback is good enough. I did not expect him to win this, Dizzy. I was like,
yeah,
that was just that blew my mind. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, he won this too? Mm-hmm. I was not expecting that. In fact, if anything, I was expecting Gunther to win this, especially with him. I mean, this is just gonna. I don't know how Gunther's gonna react to this, because man.
Oh yeah, Monday is going to be interesting. That is for sure.
Yeah,
that is for sure. But you know, nearing the end of this match, Sammy has Finn in the turnbuckles. Finn sends Sammy to the mat. Kevin pushes Finn off of the turnbuckles and to the floor. Kevin goes for a swanton, but Sammy gets his knees up. The ref holds Sammy back to check on Kevin. Sammy sets up for a haluva kick, but Gunther puts Sammy in a sleeper. Finn goes up top and hits a coup de grace to break up the hold, and then he gets a near fall. Finn and Gunther hit a kick, and Finn gets a near fall. Kevin then hits a stunner to Finn and to Gunther. Sammy then gets a Blue Thunder bomb for a near fall. Kevin gets a super kick to stop a haluva kick, and Kevin hits a stunner for the win, and he is the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship. And man, you know, I saw highlights of the match, and it looked really, really phenomenal. Really phenomenal. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and I'm kind of like correcting myself, because I was gonna say, you know, we're gonna find out on Monday. I don't know if this is gonna fall out from this particular match is gonna happen on Monday, because the WWE Championship kind of belongs to SmackDown now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're probably, I'm laughing at Danhausen. He's so goofy, man. He looks like a deranged Cape Crusader with his outfit he's got on the post show. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So actually, I'm expecting more fallout from this on SmackDown than on Monday on Netflix. But we'll see. I mean, it's his comeback is so big, it may cover both brands now, because this is pretty big. We'll see.
It may. I mean, we don't know where he's going to wind up. Wasn't he on SmackDown though before he left, or was he on Raw? I can't remember.
Dude, it's been over a year. It's been over a year. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, this goes before. This goes before the whole Netflix thing, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe it did. But we'll have to see. I think he'll go to SmackDown, just because, you know,
because he's going to face off against Punk.
Yes. Right.
In a sense, I mean, that's
well,
on,
if he's
on
facing off
paper.
against Punk, then he's going to go on Raw because Punk's on Raw.
Well, okay. Well, Punk came from Raw to SmackDown on Chicago.
Yeah,
to win the WWE Championship.
Right. But he Punk's kind of a floater. He goes between brands, you know, and
Yeah.
he is a Raw mainstay. So if he is the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, then he's going to go to Raw.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to go to Raw.
Well, and we also got to figure out what Oba's going to do too. Is he going to go after Roman, or I mean, because the promo he cut post show last night, Oba looked like he was going to go after Punk. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It's there's a lot of shit happening right now.
Got a big target on his back, man. But out of 5 stars, what would you rate the match? The Fatal 4 that did turn into a Fatal 4-way.
Oh, dude, just the comeback, the surprises. I'm gonna give this. I'll give it. I don't know. For Fatal 4-ways are kind of a mess, but you know. So in that sense, I would give it like 3.5 stars. But dude, KO coming back, dude. When he and Sami Zayn hugged before they started beating each other up, dude, I lost it. I'm a big softy when it comes to that shit. I was so happy. I'm like these two hugging, dude, because dude, it's one of the longest friendship / rivalries in professional wrestling in this modern era. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars.
That sounds good, man. Let us know what you thought in the comments. What you thought of the match that did turn into a Fatal 4-way. We'd love to hear from you. Let's move on to Trick Williams and Baron Corbin for the United States Championship. This had a bit of an interesting turn because apparently Trick Williams walked out with Little Yachty, which I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand why we're still doing a whole rapper thing coming out with superstars, but you know, it is what it is, I guess.
It's a flex. A lot of people are doing that. I mean, you know, Trick does it with Little Yachty. And Little Yachty, you know, had he took a hell of a bump like a month or two ago or whenever it was. So I was kind of surprised to see him back. And now it also happened again in this match. So I was like, oh boy, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, like AJ Francis has his own you know, guy that he comes out with lately with expressions, and that he's like a social media guy. It's happening all over the place. You know, different people have different you know, what do you say, valet, whatever you want to call it, you know.
Yeah.
It's a flex, whatever it is.
For sure. Nearing the end of this match, though, Little Yachty hits Baron Corbin in the back with a kendo stick, and Trick hits a Death Valley driver for a near fall. Baron blocks a knee. Trick escapes a deep 6. Trick then escapes an end of days and hits a cyclone kick for a near fall. Trick gets set up for a trick shot, but Baron rolls onto the apron and he drops Trick. Baron gets the title belts, and Yachty stops him. Trick sends Baron into Yachty, and Yachty goes through the table. Baron hits Trick with the title belt and follows it up with an end of days for the win, and your new United States champion is Baron Corbin.
This surprised me, Diz. I did not expect him to win this. I'm happy for him, and I love this version of Baron Corbin. He's an ass kicker, man.
Yes,
I'm so glad he's not coming with like the messed up suit and the messed up hair and he's all sad and shit. Dude, I couldn't stand it when he was doing that stuff. Yeah. I'll give him, dude, he made the best out of everything that was given to him at the time when he was doing that stuff several years ago. I'll give him that. I will absolutely give him that all day. But dude, this was the proper way to come back. It's basically a revival of his NXT character, which is just an ass kicker. Period.
There were quite a bit of surprises on this night number 2. You know, we all We all picked that Trick would win, and we all got it wrong.
Yeah.
We all got it wrong.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, as happy as I am for Baron Corbin to win this one, it definitely signifies his comeback as something important, because we've seen plenty of other comebacks that have not gone that way. And I'll just say one, for example, Rusev. Rusev has had some really good matches since his comeback, but he's not had that one title that's been kind of like, I'm just saying in general, not one specific, but just in general, that's been eluding him, you know? So seeing this was like, oh, okay. All right. We're all in on the Baron Corbin return. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now what's next for Trick? I can't wait to find out.
I want to know what's next for Trick. I mean, a lot of monkey wrenches were thrown into night number 2 of SummerSlam, and a lot of stories that still can be told, and new rivalries can be made. And this definitely is not the end. This isn't the end of the push for Trick Williams. He is just so he is so unique when it comes to the ring, and when it comes to his in-ring work, and when it comes to his mic work. He's just so unique, and it's just going to be really exciting to watch both Trick Williams deviate away from the United States Championship, and to see what Baron Corbin can do with the U.S. Championship.
Well, just recently, Trick walked up to Punk on SmackDown and was basically saying he wants to become a 2-time champ. That's when he was still holding the United States Championship. So I would not be surprised if we see Trick go after Punk or whoever is going to be champion in the soon to near future. But now I gotta talk to you about something, Diz. This has been kind of bothering me, okay? Bothering the Bone Man. Because we're talking about Trick, and what is it that the fans always say when he comes out?
I think it's along the lines of whoop that Trick.
It's whoop that Trick. Okay, so there's just another positive reinforcement of what I know it is and what the fans know it is. Diz, we have to clue this in on one Mrs. Jaybone, okay? Mrs. Bone is absolutely, she thinks it's fuck that Trick. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's
whoop that Trick. And Trick says whoop that Trick too. So
right?
Yeah. So you can tell Mrs. Jaybone that it is whoop that Trick, because they can't say fuck.
She doesn't believe us, Diz. I don't know what I don't know. It's what Trick even says it, you goofy.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, today is Tracy's and mine 12 years. 12th anniversary.
Wow. Well, happy anniversary to you. I mean, you guys are just the lovebirds that keep going. So you know what? For your anniversary, golfers clap for that, sir. Golfers clap. Happy anniversary to you and Mrs. Jaybone.
Thank you.
Mrs. Jaybone is our new social media liaison or manager, if you will.
Yes.
So if you see posts, you'll see them from Mrs. Jaybone. So Mrs. Jaybone, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, and married 12, together for 16 years.
Wow. Yeah. She hasn't killed you yet.
No, dude, I'm still alive. It's
still alive to tell the story. That's impressive.
I'm still here.
That's impressive, Mrs. Jaybone.
by a hair and a prayer. Yeah. That's what she just said.
Oh boy. Let's move on to the interim WWE Women's Championship 5-way ladder match between Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, and Lash Legend. I heard this was very interesting too.
Oh, dude, this was so much fun. This was a blast. Number one, we had to find when we did our predictions for this, we did them prior to knowing the last individual in the match. So it was between Lash Legend and Julia. And let me tell you, if I'm looking at that match, I thought I honestly on paper thought Julia was going to win. Okay. And I'm not sure what everyone's thinking. You know, I mean, they're both very talented. Please don't like, I'm not hating on one or hating on the other.
Sure.
But I was really surprised when Julia didn't win this. But I was happy that Lash Legend. Lash Legend is a force to be reckoned with. I know that Nia Jax is damn proud of her, you know?
Yeah.
So that was interesting seeing the last person to get included in this. But this match, and I couldn't believe we got our I'm trying to remember who all picked Chelsea Green for this one.
I picked anybody but Jade Cargill.
Okay.
You picked Chelsea Green or Lash. Baron and Max all picked Chelsea.
All right, so we basically all got it right in a roundabout sort of way.
Right.
I was ecstatic when she won this one.
Yeah.
Terry Davis in the chat. Yeah, no Lita. Yeah, sorry.
No Lita.
Yeah, it's
sorry. No Lita tonight. Plenty of surprises, but no Lita.
Yeah.
But we near the end of the match, and Lash and Tiffany come into the ring, climb ladders. Jade moves into the center ladder. She knocks Lash and Tiffany off. Flair and Jade then both have the title belt, but they throw punches, lose the grip on the ladder, and Flair and Jade come off the ladder. Green pulls herself up from the ladder and gets the title belt and wins that match. And you know what? Honestly, good for Chelsea Green. I am a big fan of Chelsea Green. And I've been a big fan of her since day one. I've been a fan of her since she was with Piper Niven. And it's just, I really am happy for Chelsea Green for winning that U.S. champion, the women's U.S. championship.
Yeah, dude, she's been great on other brands as well. Like Mayor says in the chat, she was TNA Knockouts champ for a while, and you know she also played she was also, I can't remember what the hell she was called. It wasn't Chelsea Green. It was
Van Ness.
No, I mean, that was who she was in TNA, but she also was for a short period of time in Lucha Underground.
Oh,
and I think she wrestled Penta, or she wrestled someone. I'm trying to remember, but she was badass in there. She was
Reclusa.
That's it. Yeah. So it was like, you know, because like a spider, you know, kind of thing.
I forgot she was in I forgot she performed in Lucha Underground. That's wild, man.
So yeah, that was kind of like between brands at the time. And so yeah, she's done a little bit of everything. I'm so proud of her, man. She's
she's come so far.
Yeah,
that's awesome. She is one of my favorites in the women's division right now is Chelsea Green. So congrats to Chelsea Green. And she took that nasty chop from Penta. We're gonna have to go relive that. Because I remember that.
That match is out there. I don't know if it's on the Lucha Underground channel, but the I know the match is out there somewhere, but and it will officially be on there if it isn't, because right now on Lucha Underground, every week they're releasing another episode from the history. So they're doing all season 1 right now, I think. It's
good. Awesome.
So if you want to go relive it, they're doing it. You can watch it 1 week at a time.
That's great. Let's talk about that Human Money's on a pole match, which is one I was not even giving a fuck about. Dan out the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day's AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty.
I mean, you saw this match. I don't really give a fuck. It's too gimmicked for me, honestly.
You know, that's one thing that you definitely agree with with Tracy on this one. Mrs. Bone and you absolutely agree. They're just not a fan of Danhausen. I appreciate it for what it is, but it's she's like she said it was kind of like what you were saying, you know, like too gimmicky or whatever. But I'm like she's comparing it to like the Attitude Era, but I'm like, the Attitude Era was also full of like gimmicks, but it was different. But
it reminds me of when in the Attitude Era, when the Oddities came out with the Insane Clown Posse. That's exactly what Danhausen reminds me of.
Okay.
And I don't like it. I don't.
Right.
I mean, I just don't care for it.
I feel you. Yeah.
It's
not everyone's cup of tea. It's all right.
It is what it is. Yeah. But I just, I don't know.
Bonehausen, yes.
Bonehausen, yeah. But nearing the end of this match, Minihausen hits a Rana and hits a springboard headbutt on Dominic Mysterio. It's a tornado DDT. The Minihausens form a tower to get the money, but Dominic stops them. One then remains on the turnbuckles, hits a Rana, and sends Dominic on the floor. He does a top suicide bomb thing type of thing. Not sure. Yeah. Danhausen gets to the turnbuckles, and JD hits a headbutt to stop Danhausen. JD sends Danhausen to the floor, and more of the Minihausens as well on the ringside barrier. Joe Hendry then comes down to the ring and kicks JD, hits JD with his guitar. Dominic kicks Danhausen, but Danhausen stops Dominic on the turnbuckles. Danhausen falls on the top rope. Danhausen curses Dominic, and Pyro shoots out from the ring post. Again, too gimmicky for me and for Mrs. Jaybone. Danhausen gets the money for the win, and of course he wins this match because I fucking knew he was going to win this match. And everyone else apparently did too, except for me. I said, I don't care. Fuck Danhausen. So, and matter of fact, Jaybone, you were the one that said Dirty Dominic would win.
Did I really?
Yes, you did. Yeah, that's what I got for my notes from Max. Is that I had?
Oh, that's right.
I had Dom. I had Dom. I picked Dom too because I said fuck Danhausen. Max picked Danhausen, and Baron also picked Danhausen as well.
Interesting. So we were split on that one. All right.
We were very split on that one. I just didn't give a shit. So whatever.
But yeah, so like one of the bigger Minihausens that's out there, Terry says in the chat, is El Torito. And they were calling him Toritohausen. It's the same one that used to come out with the
Matadors.
The Colons.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, hell.
The Colon. Yeah.
No shit. Oh, wow.
It's the same one. Yeah. Yeah. He's from AAA. So he's been all over the place. He was doing stuff in AAA. He came to the WWE for a run. He also faced off in that famous match against Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
And he went back to AAA. Well, now WWE has AAA. Yeah. So this, so now they brought him back for, Danhausen stuff. But hey, it's all fun, dude. I'm happy that he's back in a sense,
For sure. So
now
let's talk about a match that I did get to see because I got home to see Penta versus Chad Gable. Let me say, this was match of the night number 1 for me. Number 2, obviously, would have been, if I saw it, would have been the fatal 4-way between Sammy, Finn, and Kevin Owens and Gunther.
Okay.
But I got to see Penta and Chad Gable. That match was awesome. I loved the passing of the torch to Chad Gable from Penta because they were in Chad Gable's home.
Yeah,
I knew that he was going to drop the title there.
They got that right. They don't get everything right, but put it this way: if this was still Vince's era, Chad would have lost.
Yes, I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Yeah, it absolutely would have gone down that way. It's been a long time coming. Chad Gable has been through a lot of different gimmicks, and he came back from a really bad injury. This last part of the year, and he got a little banged up in this one, but man, he finally has his first singles title, and I'm so happy for him because pound for pound, he is absolutely one of the best wrestlers on this roster of WWE.
He really, honestly, he really, really is. And let's talk about what happened near the end of the match. Chad hits a moonsault onto Penta on the floor. Chad goes up top and hits a diving headbutt, but gets a near fall. Chad then puts Penta on the turnbuckles. He punches Penta and climbs the turnbuckles. Penta punches Chad, sends him into the apron, and Penta hits a destroyer on the apron. A lot of apron spots in this match too, man.
Did you know that the apron is the hardest part of the ring?
Oh yeah, it's right there at the end. Yeah.
How many times a night do they say that? I'm just saying, dude. Keep going.
The thing gets a near fall. Penta goes in for another destroyer, but Chad counters with an ankle lock. Penta gets to the ropes, but he does not hold on to the rope long enough. Chad puts a leg lace on Penta, drops to the floor, drops to the mat to get more pressure, and Penta taps out. And your new Intercontinental Champion is Chad freaking Gable. Honestly, this match deserves golfer's clap.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm so happy for Chad Gable. Freaking happy. And
his family was in there. It was a wonderful moment. A lot of camaraderie between he and Penta. It was it wasn't a typical, baby face versus a big time heel. It was just two guys that respected the hell out of each other, but the right one won tonight. And I love Penta. I've been a fan of Penta's for many years now, going back to Lucha Underground when he really caught the fandom of the world.
Yeah, right.
But I can't wait to see what's next for Penta, and this Intercontinental Championship reign of Gable is just getting started. So I can't wait.
And Terry got it, hit the nail on the head, man. He said Gable is this generation's Kurt Angle, and Gable has always reminded me of Kurt Angle. He's always reminded me of Kurt, and I liked Kurt Angle. I loved his work in the ring, and every time I see Gable, I see Kurt Angle. So that is just that's really, I love watching Chad Gable going to work. Love to see that. But let's rate that match out of 5 stars. What would you rate that? Because I already know what is going to be for me.
I'll say 4.5.
Really? Because I'm going to give it a 5. That was that, honestly, that really told a good story. And I really, really enjoyed it. And we had our picks. Honestly, we were Chad down the board because, of course, they were in Minnesota. Chad's from Minnesota. It's been long enough that Penta had the IC title. So drop it to Chad. And props on that. Now we move into the main event, Jaybone. Yeah, for the World Heavyweight Championship match, the Bloodlines OTC Roman Reigns versus the Visionary Seth freaking Rollins. This is match of the night number 3 for it would have been number 3, but since I didn't get to see the other one that I said was match number 2,
yeah,
I'm gonna say this is match of the night number 2 for me was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
This was great, you know, and yeah, they've done this many times, but this really felt like they were closing the chapter on this one because
Yes,
this always goes back to the Shield, man. It's this is
always will.
I could not believe that, and it's honestly it goes back to like the same year that I started dating Tracy, because we were always watching the Shield on TV, and it was like, holy shit, I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah.
And honestly, one of the coolest parts of this was a silent nod towards member number 3. And it's Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley, who is in AEW.
Yeah.
They both Rollins did his like slingshot Nigel McGuinness off the ropes that Moxley always does. And then just right after that, Roman hit the I can't think of what the hell it's a form of a DDT or brain buster that Moxley does for his finisher. I can't think of what the hell it is. Someone in the chat will come up with it, but they both gave a nod to Dean Ambrose, which I thought was really freaking cool, you know.
Yeah, that was, I mean, from start to end, this told the story. This closed the chapter between the two rivals, and who are in real life best friends. Nearing the end of this match, man, Seth slaps Roman's a few times, and Roman hits a headbutt and several forearms. Seth hits a thrust kick, several quad kicks. Roman gets an uppercut. Then Seth hits a thrust kick, and Roman gets a Superman punch. Roman goes for a spear, and Seth leaps into a pedigree, sets him up for a stomp, and he misses. Seth goes in for it again and hits it. Seth goes to the turnbuckles and again misses his stomp. Roman gets a spear, then another spear, and then sets up for another spear, hits all those spears for the win. And I got this wrong. I thought Seth Rollins was going to get that title. I really did. Shame on me. Shame on me.
No, man, it's this cool. This one, I mean, if you look at the story and how it played out, yeah, how do I say this? Sorry, I'm just adding something to the tags in the video.
I got it wrong. And so did the Baron. He said this is the wrong pick, but give me fucking Seth. And you and Max got it right. So shame on the Baron and I.
Yeah, because this match ends the chapter between the two, and how it ended in the ring, honestly, was perfect. They didn't brawl afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Terry said it. Yeah, exactly. Roman needed to win because he always, in the history of these two going at it, from the history of the Shield, Roman always lost to Seth. So yes, Roman, exactly. Roman needed to beat him here in order to close this chapter that's been 12 years long, Diz. Holy crap. One of the longest brotherhood / rivalries in history. So,
this again, this told the story. If you weren't even following the story of the Shield when they first made their scene onto the WWE, you didn't have to, because that match told it all. Honestly.
Well, yeah, and they ran promos all throughout the last several weeks, showing the history of it for those that maybe are new fans, you know.
Yeah,
So
right.
it was just to show where it came from, how it started, and now how it finished. So
Yeah. And this is it. And I love the ending of it. When Seth and Roman were at the opposite ends of the turnbuckles, Roman gets up, puts his fist out. Seth gets up, puts his fist out, and they close the chapter. And they both walk away. And at the end of the night, I don't know if you saw if you saw the post show, the beginning of the post show, but Roman was getting interviewed, and she
oh,
said
I saw that he got interviewed. I didn't hear it because it was playing on the TV and we're doing this. So I didn't hear the contents of it.
he said something along the lines of, "We've been here." People who, even when people have gone and they've left the company and they've come back, no matter, we've been here. And I thought that was a bit of a slap in the face to CM Punk, maybe, but I could be wrong. So maybe there's some heat there between Roman and CM Punk. Again, definitely could be wrong if they've come to terms with that, but it is what it is. But
I think, well, it certainly could be that, but I think it's more of a just showing the strength of this rivalry / brotherhood, whatever you want to call it. These two are, you can call them the current elder statesmen in the company. There are not too many that have been around that long. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of the ones that have been around that long are starting to go. I mean, some come back, but like Punk came back and he's having a great run. But look at the guys that have been around so long, like AJ Styles and freaking like the new, Kofi. Kofi and Austin Xavier Woods.
yeah.
Some of these, and Bailey's future is kind of up in the air right now. It's
Right.
There's a shift happening in the company, and it's really interesting to watch.
There is, and he could have meant that he's seen the revolving door of WWE so many times, just spinning, and who has remained? It's Seth and Roman.
Yeah.
So that he could have meant that too, but I just thought it was maybe a bit of a slap in the face to CM Punk, but who knows? I just like to overanalyze stuff because I really want to see those two go head to head again.
I hear you.
So
it's because Roman beat Punk at Mania. So yeah, they had that.
They got some feud. Yeah, they got some beef.
Some beef.
So out of 10 stars, let's go ahead and rate this whole PLE, man. From night 2, from night 1 and night 2. Let's go ahead and rate both night 1 and night 2 out of 10 stars. What would you give both nights, Jaybone?
Oh, dude, it's one of the most complete sets of matches that I've seen in a while, where you had a little goofy, you had some great tag team stuff, you had some great championships on the line. It was a little bit of everything. So honestly, I'm gonna give this set of, even though I wasn't a big fan of them making this 2 nights, the card in my book was very complete. And I know this, look, it's all subjective. I know we in the chat we're talking about, oh, they didn't have to have this match, or they didn't have to have that match. But you know what? It made everything in my book really well rounded. You had a lot of the women out there that deserve to be out there, and in so many shows like this are left off. So in that sense, I'm glad it was 2 nights. You had a chance to really put on all the women that have been busting their ass since Mania and beyond. So I give both nights all together, I'll give it 5 stars.
Out of 10?
Oh, out of 10. I missed. I'll give it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it 10 stars. I was very happy with both.
Yeah, I you know what, dude? I agree. From night one was superb. And I loved Lesnar and Obafemi. I love the ending of that.
Yes.
Which was a very, very nice tip of the hat. Lesnar doesn't do that type of shit. We have to remember that. He does not do that type of shit. So when he did that for Obafemi, that spoke volumes.
Yeah. That was some real shit right there.
That was some real shit. And I mean, the matches on night 1 and the matches on night 2, Penta and Chad Gable. Oh, holy shit. The return of Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
You have the match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. You even had the ladder match and Trick Williams.
Yeah, with the women. Yeah.
And Trick Williams and Baron Corbin too. And if you're a fan of Danhausen, you may want to add that into the mix, but I'm not going to add that because fuck Danhausen.
We'll just quietly excuse that one if you want.
All in all, yeah, Terry, I was hoping to see Io win too, but I mean, it is what it is. Liv is a good champ. She's gonna take it a little bit further. She's got a bit more of a story to go, but yeah. I was pulling for Io on that one too. But overall, I mean, I would give night 1 and 2. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna give it 10 stars as well because it was very, very good.
Even with Danhausen? Oh
no, not with Danhausen. Let's make that very abundantly clear.
Okay.
Fuck Danhausen. Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna get you your own. I'm gonna get you your own shirt that says Dizzyhausen on it, man. I'm kidding.
You know what you need to do is you need to make one that says you are cursed and just put a big finger on it.
There you go. There you go.
or you are dumb. Just something.
This stupid housing.
You know what's not dumb though, Jaybone, is we have an Instagram page.
Yes.
We have an Instagram page, and I tell you what, we're up to 130 some odd followers on that Instagram page. We need you, that's you, to go and share the page, like the page, follow the page, whatever you do on Instagram, so that we can start going live on Instagram. We go live on X, Facebook, and YouTube. We definitely want to start going live on our Instagram page as well. So we need 1,000 followers to make that happen. We're not even close. So what you got to do is you got to go to Instagram, type in Ramblers Unleashed, hit the follow button. That's all you got to do. And then come back on our X page at the Ramblers Pod. You can go to Jaybone5150 and prove that you liked or followed the Instagram page, and Jaybone and Mrs. Jaybone will send you a lovely Ramblers Unleashed sticker. Pull that up, Vanna White.
Stickerhausen. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck.
There you go. You will get some Ramblers Unleashed hot off the press. Hot off the press.
Ow. Yeah.
It's just hot because Mrs. Bone made it.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah. Hot off. I'm going hot off the press, and you're going hot. Hot on the press.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there. So again, follow us on Instagram and like us on there, and we'll send you a sticker. How about that? And we're up to 291 subscribers on freaking YouTube.
Let's go.
Very good. I love that. We are just a few subscribers away from 300. So thank you to you for liking us on YouTube. And
let's go.
Dude, I'm so excited. I am so freaking excited for this. So
I love the growth of the channel. It's great to see, you know.
Really do too. I really am happy where we're going with this channel, and I'm happy that you're back because you've had a great hand in all of our success, Jaybone. So thank you to you. Thank you to the Baron and to Max for filling in for me. That I've been off because I've been doing God knows what. But I should be back.
What have you been doing, Diz? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't worry about that. I'm kidding. I've been busy, man. I've been busy with life. So that's life gets in the way, and
there you go.
And we sometimes have to step away from what we love, and this is what I love. But then again, sometimes life happens. So we will be back on Tuesday. I think all 4 of us will be back on Tuesday to do a show for you. We'll have more SummerSlam fallout for you. Ooh. And it's gonna be a fun night. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, Ramblers Unleashed. Hit us up here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon. That'll tell you when we're going live. That tells YouTube you like what we're doing, and tells us you like what we're doing too. Also, make sure you follow us on X at The Ramblers Pod. Jaybone, how can they follow you?
You can follow me on the old X little Twitter box there at Jaybone5150. That's Jaybone 5150. You can also follow me over on that other little show called Total Nonstop Impact. Where we're doing all things TNA. We do the live reactions followed by a TNA review of the night.
Love it. You can also find Max Magius on X at Max Magius, and try to find the Baron at Scumbag Jordan with 3 N's.
He's just gotta get a new Twitter.
Does he gotta get a new Twitter?
He does, yeah. I think I don't know what he did. The Twitter boss got him. I don't know.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we'll have to figure out how to get the Baron a new Twitter account. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll know how you can follow him. But in the meantime, we'll be back here on Tuesday with more fallout from SummerSlam. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more fallout from SummerSlam. We have fallout from Raw, and we're also probably going to dive into some TNA and AEW news as well. So thank you, Jaybone, for hanging out with us tonight. Honestly, a little late, but that's all right. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you for tuning in this evening for Ramblers Unleashed. So until Tuesday, please watch wrestling, love wrestling. We'll be back here on Tuesday to talk all about it. Until then, take care. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramblers Unleashed. Follow the show on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click the bell icon for notifications of upcoming episodes.
Can I go to bed now?